Have you ever wondered where your favorite celebrities come from? Not just their careers, but their family histories. You may know their names, their movies, their music, even their businesses. But what if I told you that many of the most influential people in Hollywood, sports, science, and beyond share one powerful yet overlooked connection: Polish roots. That's right, some of the biggest names in pop culture have a surprising tie to Poland through one parent, both parents, or grandparents who came to America, Australia, or Europe in search of a new life. Welcome to Immigrant Paths, where today we uncover the Polish heritage of world-famous stars, some of whom have honored their ancestry, while others rarely speak about it at all. From Oscar winners and comedians to beauty moguls and world-class athletes, this is the real story behind the name. Let's begin with the world of film and television, where Polish heritage quietly runs deep. Adrien Brody, the Academy Award-winning actor best known for his unforgettable performance in The Pianist, was born to a father of Polish-Jewish descent. His last name may not sound traditionally Polish, but Brody has spoken often about how that background shaped both his career and his emotional connection to stories of survival. Then there's Steve Carell, the beloved star of The Office and The 40-Year-Old Virgin. His full name is Stephen John Carell, and while his father is of Italian-German descent, his mother, Harriet Koch, was of full Polish heritage. Carell has mentioned that he grew up surrounded by the strong values and work ethic passed down from his mother's side. Kristen Bell, known for her roles in Veronica Mars and as the voice of Anna in Frozen, also has Polish roots through her mother. Her family name on that side is a clear link to her Eastern European ancestry, and though she was raised in Michigan, those Polish traditions played a role in her upbringing. Even Meg Ryan, the rom-com queen of the 90s, has Polish ancestry. Her father, Harry Hyra, is half Polish, and the family name Hyra comes from her Polish grandparents. Meg was born Margaret Mary Emily Hyra, a name that connects directly to her immigrant heritage. Gwyneth Paltrow, an Oscar-winning actress and wellness entrepreneur, made a surprising discovery when she traced her family roots. Though raised in a secular household, she learned that her paternal grandparents, the Paltrowiches, had emigrated from Poland. This deepened her understanding of her family's Jewish-Polish identity, something she's embraced more publicly. Lisa Kudrow, forever known as Phoebe from Friends, also has direct roots in Poland. Her great-grandmother lived there before emigrating to the US, and Kudrow's Jewish heritage stretches across Poland and Belarus. This ancestry has influenced both her personal and creative life, especially in roles that explore Jewish history. John Krasinski, famous for his roles in The Office and A Quiet Place, was raised in a strongly Polish household in Massachusetts. His father, Ronald Krasinski, comes from a long line of Polish immigrants. John has openly talked about growing up with Polish traditions, food, and a name that wasn't always easy for people to pronounce. And how about Simon Cowell, the tough-talking TV judge we all know from American Idol and Britain's Got Talent? Many don't know that his paternal grandmother, Esther Malinsky, was a Polish Jew. This lesser-known detail adds depth to Cowell's family story, connecting him to a community with a rich and difficult history. Now, if we turn our attention to music, the list of artists with Polish ancestry continues to grow. Eminem, the groundbreaking rapper from Detroit, has a deeply layered background. His great-great-grandfather, George Scheinert, was born in Poland and immigrated to the United States in the 19th century. While Eminem rarely discusses this side of his heritage publicly, the records speak for themselves. Alex Borstein, known for voicing Lois Griffin on Family Guy and for her Emmy-winning role in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, is of Polish, Jewish descent. Her family history includes survivors of the Holocaust and immigrants who fled Poland during times of persecution. It's a part of her identity that deeply influences her work and worldview. Amanda Bynes, a star of early 2000s teen comedies, has Polish roots through her paternal grandmother. Jennifer Connelly, the Oscar-winning actress from A Beautiful Mind, also has maternal Jewish heritage tracing back to Poland. And Larry David, co-creator of Seinfeld and star of Curb Your Enthusiasm, was raised in a Brooklyn household steeped in Polish-Jewish traditions. Polish influence isn't just limited to entertainers. It's embedded in the DNA of world-class athletes too. Miroslav Close, the top goal scorer in FIFA World Cup history, was born in the Polish city of Opole. His parents, both Polish, later moved to Germany, but Close grew up speaking Polish at home and remained proud of his roots throughout his career. Caroline Wozniacki, a former world #1 in tennis, also comes from a fully Polish family. Though she was born in Denmark, her parents, both athletes themselves, were Polish nationals who immigrated after her father signed with a Danish football club. She grew up bilingual and has always maintained a connection to her family's homeland. Stan Musiel, one of baseball's all-time greats, was born to Polish immigrants in Pennsylvania. His full name was Stanley Frank Musiel, and he was known affectionately as Stan the Man. Throughout his career, he remained proud of his working-class Polish roots and became an inspiration to generations of Polish Americans. And then, there's the world of business, beauty, and science, where Polish immigrants and their children changed the game. Max Factor, born Maximilian Faktorowicz in Poland, immigrated to the United States and founded the Max Factor Cosmetics brand, which would go on to redefine the beauty industry in Hollywood and beyond. He invented terms like makeup and created the signature looks of movie stars in the golden age of film. Helena Rubinstein, another Polish-born pioneer, built an international cosmetics empire from humble beginnings in Krakow. At a time when women were barely welcomed in boardrooms, she dominated the beauty industry and became one of the first self-made female millionaires in the world. In the realm of literature, Joseph Conrad, born Józef Theodor Conrad Korzeniowski, was a Polish-born seafarer who learned English as a second language and went on to become one of the most respected writers of the 20th century. His novel, Heart of Darkness, is still studied today, and his uniquely Polish perspective shaped the way he portrayed colonialism, conflict, and morality. Another giant from Poland's immigrant story is Jack Tramiel, born Idek Trozmiel in the city of Lodz. A Holocaust survivor, Tramiel moved to the US, joined the army, and eventually founded Commodore International. He was one of the driving forces behind the home computer revolution, making personal computing accessible to the average household. We can't forget legendary names from history either. Roman Palansky, born in Paris to Polish parents, was raised in Krakow and survived the Holocaust. His life story is deeply intertwined with Poland's tragic 20th century history. Silent film star Pola Negri, born Apolonia Chalupia, came from the small town of Lipno and went on to become one of the first international celebrities, a major star in both European and American cinema. Let's go even further back. Ludwig Zamenhof, the creator of Esperanto, a universal language meant to foster peace and understanding, was born in Białystok, which was then part of the Russian Empire, but culturally and historically Polish. And of course, we have Nicholas Capernicus, the astronomer who placed the sun at the center of the solar system, born in Torun, Poland in 1473. His discoveries changed science forever. Then there's Frédéric Chopin, born near Warsaw, whose music still defines classical piano performance today. His deeply emotional style captured the spirit of Polish romanticism and national identity. What do all these stories have in common? They show how powerful and wide-reaching the Polish diaspora truly is. From the arts to the sciences, sports to entrepreneurship, people of Polish descent have influenced the world in countless ways, often while carrying the weight of displacement, war, or cultural loss. Yet time and again, they've transformed adversity into achievement. These stories remind us that heritage doesn't always wear a flag, but it lives on in names, traditions, resilience, and creativity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the hidden Polish roots of famous names. If this video inspired you or helped you see someone in a new light, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We share the untold stories of migration, identity, and legacy, one immigrant path at a time. This has been Immigrant Paths. See you in the next story.